What do you mean edict cancelled? How is it not under our banner? What happened? Oh, that was actually secession. The 15% didn't work out. Okay. Unlucky here. This will slow us down massively. I guess we did everything we could to keep them happy, but if they don't want to stay with us, we'll force them to stay with us. Okay, take ill. Occupy. You take the midi. Occupy. Yeah, I don't think we can focus on Carthago right now when we have secession going. Let's have a look what else is happening. No enemies inside anywhere. Okay, so going back to northern part of the map, let's get some X from this again. And back here. Okay, a boy on the move. He's recruiting. The stack that was supposed to be 20 uni. Oh no, look at this. What is happening here? 2 doom stacks. 8 Oathsworn here and the noble calf. These guys are tier 3. This is tier 2. This is tier 2. Just 3 crappy units. This one is the same. Wow. Some epicness incoming. By the looks of it, we'll be defending from them. Huh. Okay. Belisama, you want to get back to Bursis? And you, buddy, does she need anything that you have? I guess we could maybe... but the thing is, we need him there. Like, who knows what they'll do. If we have both armies here, they can just go north. And then we are in trouble. So you are going to double time to Tulifurdum, and we just hope she handles it with what she's got. She's strong, but it might be time to actually upgrade these guys. Although it's only 200 gold. So you can get upgrades for fairly cheap. Like, at least these guys deserve an upgrade. Look at their stats. 96 attack, 109 defense, 101 armor, 4 ammunition, 4 precursor jabs on them, 49 charge bonus. Absolutely brutal charge. Yeah, but this is turning ugly here. I hope we can beat these 2 stacks. That's like, this will be probably the hardest ever battle in terms of quality of AI armies. 2 stacks with 18 elites between them, and the rest being also very good. Interesting. Yes. And it's not just any elites, it's Oathsworn. Like, elites don't get any better than this. You have a look here, and maybe here. Now, how about you, buddy? You've suffered some significant attrition here. I think you can maybe take him out in a night battle and then double time back. But if you double time back right away, can you even get to our yes, then we do that because you need replenishment. We'll come back for them later. I also think we should pull this army back because we need these 2 to defend these 2 while we pull these guys away to retake Tinges and Migdal. In the meantime, we also need to deal with this fleet here. It's out with range, so annoying. Of both of them, come on. At least we have this army that's now ready to take care of Patavium. Can we get there? Almost. And it's just out with reinforcements range. Okay. Never mind. He's going to attack Ariminum again. Making us 1,000 gold. And it's going to get back to Patavium. And you crack on. Now that there's no... we really need to get rid of this fleet, because it can pick where it wants to attack. And we're not exactly strong here. 2 sword bands. That looks slightly better now, and Karalis should definitely take care of itself. And we're not exactly weak here either. Bosim is quite weak. We should put ourselves in a position to strike Carthago. But they have so much here, and they'll be replenishing. Ideally we can get rid of this fleet so our fleets can operate much closer to where we need them to be. That's gonna be very difficult though, he'll just be keeping the distance. And with the other fleet out of the picture at the moment, perhaps... No, we need to improve public order here. Yeah, cause... Or not, because it's going to rebel anyway the moment we take Ariminum, which we're going to do next turn. So no matter if we stay inside or not, we're looking at rebellion somewhere. In which case, we might as well... Right, you come here, see what's in here. Nothing, okay. You come here, and you're going to set up an ambush. But the real purpose of that is to get you in the striking distance to Brundisium. Yeah, it's stable here now. 1 or 2 turns and we can move... In fact, maybe we can move this army away right away. What's our... We have nice range on double time, right? And Karalis has decent garrison plus fleet. As long as there's nothing... Is this a fleet? This is a legion. Maybe we want to bait them into attacking us on the sea and absolutely destroy them with slingers. But then again, there was that second fleet that's likely in like Libeum or somewhere. So perhaps that's not the best idea. But we want to be in the striking distance to take Libeum next turn, with the fleet and an army. So you get back inside, start taxing it, enough reloading. And Alalia, huh? We now have okay garrison here. So let's maybe approach this fleet and see what they do. Or we ignore the fleet, let them attack whatever they want and get wrecked, and just protect Neapolis. I think so, yeah. This fleet is not capable of... Well, kinda making a guess here. We've not seen them. Wait, we did see them. They have levies. So it's not able to take anything. We can just destroy them as they land with melee infantry. Okay, and now with a fleet protecting Neapolis, she and the other army from the north can just take Brundisium, Cosentia and Syracuse. And then we deal with Africa. Yeah, and you need to come back, mate. We need you here. Okay. Oh, these guys came. We don't know what they have, but we should be able to beat them anyway. Yeah, they're weak. They have some elites and some chosen swords, but massively attrition, so not a big threat. Wipe them out, sack the city, wipe out the lone survivor, and get back here for replenishment. Yeah, and as we have ongoing secession, we can pretty much ignore... We can just spam whatever actions we want, because we are protected, and by the time protection expires, we will have finished the campaign anyway. So whoever wants or needs a promotion can get one, as long as it's free. Yeah, so we promoted like 8 guys from the newest generation, well 9 now, which would basically mean our influence will forever stay in the top tier, well more like 10. Ah yeah, we have an edict. We can apply second richest province, as going to be Aquitania, huh? Good old Aquitania. Put tax harvesting here, or tribute collection, and move on. Talabari discovered, huh? Okay, so there's a tiny Roman army, slightly better this time, with Hastati, Equites, even one Principes, and double ballista. Interesting, and a big pile of crap on top of that. But what I'm really interested in is what happened to those 2 stacks of doom. They are just sitting here. Okay. How about we just take them on? We happen to have Knight Commander. We can destroy the first one, and then, depending on what we have left, either attack the second one or pull back. Can we spare 4 grand to upgrade these guys? I highly doubt. What's the effect of that anyway? Upgrade 1. Okay, 7 melee attack and 7 armor. Absolutely not worth 1,000 gold. So we are just going to... Which one is the weaker? This guy is rank 1 commander, this is rank 2. He's got an agent, and the guys have slightly more exp. So this is the weaker one. So we're going to go after the weaker one first. Attack. Wait. Or do we just do big auto-resolve battle with him? I don't think so. I think we want to fight one at a time. And this is a Doomstack with 8 Oathsworn and a Noble Cav. How often do we get an opportunity to fight 2 Doomstacks at a time? Not often, right? Going to fight this. 4 times rain. No luck. Again. Alright, we are right at the edge of the map. Not a good place to set up with ballista, so we want to be here probably. The other side is alright too, but we would be defending on the downhill, which is not great. Here is better. Okay, so they'll be cracking on like this. We can see them, which is ideal. We just set up here. Very good line of sight for ballista. We can shoot all the way to the trees, which we probably don't want, so set up further back like this. Yeah, now we can start bombing them as soon as they leave that forest. Our 5 heroic nobles will need to stop their Oathsworn. And then we want... You know what? I'm going to go with 3 chosen swords on each flank. We need to get rid of these trees. It's already dark and it's raining. We can't have trees messing up our line of sight even more. 3 guys here, and we're going to put these 2 as reinforcements behind our main line. Slingers will be up there up front, trimming the enemy as they approach. And double cav for now at the back. We'll use them only if we need them to deal with their shooters. You guys spread out. We need to go wide. They always come wide. So we need to match that, else we will be flanked. And we do not want to be flanked. Okay, they are cracking on. Brutal Oathsworn. Times 8. They have more elites than we do. And not often you fight battles like that in this game. Yeah, they are going really wide. Going to be shooting this Oathsworn right here, as he's surrounded by 2 other Oathsworns. And just explosive round is trash. We can't do flammable because it's raining. So we just need to trust that these shots actually land on him. Oh, this one definitely landed. Oh, on one guy. 6. Not so great, not so great. 7, huh? What is this? Ballista, you can do better than 10 kills in 2 volleys. Oh, this was devastating. But no one died? What is this? Still only 10 men killed? There's something wrong with this kill count, definitely. 28 now, after shooting for so long. Oh, this should also kill a few of them.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, hidden units, who cares? Get your volleys out and back behind our lines, now. Germanic scout riders, huh? Can we land precursor jabs on them? Probably not is the answer.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Oh, we can, and we brutally destroying them. Excellent. Okay, we need one slinger to deal with these guys. And let's start giving orders. You attack this, you attack this. Going to attack this, you attack this, you attack this. You here, you press on here, you guys crack on. You need one of these guys here, and the general here.
The enemy's hidden units.
Guys, you come closer so you can support with precursors. Guys, you shoot the skirmisher, you come this way, and Ballista should be bombing this veteran spear. No, he's general. It's a horseman general. Just bomb here behind this big Oathsworn. You attack here, you pile on here, you come here fast. Buddy, you move. You come here. We're never going to catch this guy. Just forget about it. Just start shooting something. Oh, this noble horse here. Will we get a round of precursors on him? We barely killed anyone. Guys, you come here. Guys, you start shooting this stuff. Everyone here goes into shield wall. You pile on here. The three of you come here. Ballista, how are you doing? Should be shooting this stuff. You pile on here, there's just the one guy defending, you two. Guys, you shoot this blob as well. General's fighting whom? He's not fighting anyone. Guys, you go into shield wall, and the two of you shoot his general. Did we catch this guy here? Almost, he's down to 17. One more volley of precursors, if you have any left, should break him. Skirmisher is broken. Okay, excellent, come here. Don't worry about them. Guys, you pile on. You come behind them. And you're going to brutally charge this stuff. Ballista out of ammo? No, it's one of our guys lost precursors. General, you want to pull back probably. This guy's out of ammo. He's just going to chase this guy for the rest of the battle. Guys, how are you doing? Shooting Oathsworn? Good stuff. Is general down to 50. You attack here, you come back. Need to temporarily drop this. You should be in shield wall. Combat even, huh? Our guys are taking some massive losses here. But you just chase them. You... this is awesome. No. Back. You're going to get wrecked. This guy is now operational again. You need to pull back and destroy them. Ballista, how are you doing? Should be shooting this. They have a pile of Oathsworn here. And guys, you should be shooting them too. Everyone here goes into shield wall. Guys, you pull back. You're too close. General, come here. Did we catch this guy? We destroyed him. Excellent. Come back. Guys, you are not fighting. Attack someone, like him. Also drop this so you're faster. You can now be shooting him in the back. That's good, but we have suffered some big losses here, man. Big losses. You should be shooting this. Oh, no, pull back. You're about to get charged by noble horse. We're gonna lose this guy. Wait, there's 20 of them. We can bring our general in and help him out. Spear warriors have enough. Good. Shattered. Excellent. Oathsworn have enough here. Guys, you pile on. Just attack the one that's still left. Yeah, they are actually breaking everywhere. But here. So, slingers, shoot the stuff. Our general coming for the rescue. Excellent. Ballista, you've probably done enough. Stop shooting. Everyone here. Pile on this Oathsworn that's still standing. And our general just got their general wrecked. Excellent. Start the pursuit. I'll try to wipe them out. Subscribe! Yeah, we did it. We crushed an Oathsworn stack. They got away with only 4 units. Not too bad. And we only lost, what, 20%, right? Way better than Auto Resolve. Okay, release them. That's worth 2 grand. Nice. Yeah, I think no is the right word. We are not going to attack the second one after the losses we've suffered. And we can't catch the remainings of the first one either, so just gonna double time into Bursis for replenishment. But it was good to fight these guys. Hopefully we can come back for this one next turn, if he's still here. Okay, you come here, and I want you to have a look here, in case there's something nasty there. Now, it's tempting to actually take Flavum with the fleet, but then can they send a stack from Alabu and wipe us out rather easily? We can't defend with slingers, and we don't have money or army slots for another army. And we wouldn't like it here anyway. There are better places where we need troops more, like places where we actually need to destroy our enemies to advance our victory conditions. Yeah, you just stay here. Now Telabari, you have beautiful opportunity to wipe out this Roman stock. Yeah, fight for the ancestors. Where are they? They're running for the ancestors. Yeah, it's a nice stack, maybe for turn 20, not for turn 90. Wipe them out. Wait, he retreated and now retreated again and is still alive, huh? I think we need to finish him off. That's more important than taking Brundisium. We can't quite reach Cosentia. I'm going to bring her here to get replenishment. Next turn we take Cosentia with her, and you are going to take Arminum. Raise it, rank 2. Okay, get Knight Commander and whatever. The Tattooed Madman or the plus 10% armor guy, or maybe the Executioner. We need to pacify this. We're looking at rebellion anyway. That's unavoidable at this stage. Okay, fix this and this, and maybe build a couple of barracks here. And now these guys, huh? Attack Nurea. We can take them on along with that crab stack, and we probably want to do that. We suffer some losses here, but you know what? Just do night attack. We don't need to fight that army along with everything else that's here. We just want to get the city for 2k. Okay, no leftovers. Now crush him. We can reach him. We can do it. Go Benito, rank 7. Good job, man. Now get in here, replenish nicely, and going to give you more relentless attacking and maybe also more armor for guys. Yeah, sounds good. And you need to set up conditions to take these two out. So come here to this nice little forest and set an ambush. They don't have movement to go around you and take Patavium, so we should be fine here. You can join her again. Now these annoying fleets. Honestly, I don't think this fleet can take Alalia. Yeah, we don't have much here, but Painted One and Sword Bands should be enough to deal with all these levies once they try to land. Can we take Libeum with what we have here? I think so. Yeah, they have barely anything, so set up a blockade and you're going to come here in double time, but before you move, we're gonna give you replenishment. And Krakon. And you take it. Slums inside, so we want to raise it. At the rank 2. Good job. Okay, now we have better understanding what's in here, right? Untax it, fix the building in the port so we get the garrison back, and maybe build double barracks for more garrison. Can you get inside? You can't. Then stay where you are. You're going to get Knight Commander. Okay. Yeah, I think we just ignore this fleet. Let it attack whatever it wants, and we then deal with them later. Now we also need to retake. They hired an admiral. That will be another annoying single unit fleet messing up with us. Okay, you come here. How much replenishment do you still need? This is the weak army. Okay, so I'm going to send this one along with the main guy, to take the other two settlements. I'm going to move this one here to take Carthago. And you just go back to the immediate improved public order. Yeah, we need someone to cover this avenue of approach because Carthage will crack on as soon as we leave it undefended. You just get more research and maybe this. Yeah, I have no orders for you, man. You just stay inside and improve public order. And how is politics looking? We are protected, all looking good, so just a matter of embezzling. Don't tell me you have no one to embezzle. So many characters with so high cunning, but everyone is in command. Might need to recall one of them for good and start squeezing them out. Talabari should be the one. She's 71 and she's got like trillion of gravitas. Okay, before we do that, adopt this guy and now gonna put someone else in charge. And you can best serve them now if you just turn all this gravitas into shiny coin for us. We are running a gigantic deficit of 6 grand per turn and only have 9 in a stash. So we need that gravitas now. Who's the most capable guy here? Iliatos, Koilanos. Plus 5 morale, sounds good. Get him in charge and Talabari will be embezzling for the foreseeable. Oh, we now know 3 new enemies. Excellent. In fact, more because they have alliances. Good stuff. And Sparta. Oh, that should massively improve our public order, right? Or wrong, because they don't have land border with us. How is it looking? Plus 19. Okay, so maybe we got some small boost from them, but nothing significant. Okay, I don't think we want to build any buildings at all, considering we're about to run out of money. Oh, in fact, we can expand this and maybe build whatever gives the most cash. Yeah, just build this, whatever. Alright, Stilt War, let's crack on. Now we got this crap stuck in an ambush. Beautiful. Wipe them out. A noble death. Invasion force lands from Rome. Where? And rebellion. Ah, and we lost like 5 characters. And rebellion imminent. A lot is happening. Right. And we're losing 9 grand per turn. Painful. Very, very painful. Right. These are the 2 Doomstacks. One is in a really sore state. We can now gang up on one of these guys. In fact, on both of them. There are rebels here, so they won't be attacking us. What's our range here? We should be safe from here, and we can check and make sure we are safe from here. We are. Okay, so let's deal with the Osborne stacks first. Gonna bring him. Wait, the crappy one is fortified? No, it's the big one that's fortified. Can we attack the small one? He will accept the battle. We wipe him out at night, and then we deal with the big one. Yeah, I can even auto-resolve both, but want to bring the second stack for the big one. Now he's been pushed away, he loses fortification. You come here. And you attack him? Oh, brutal. This is Doomstack, right? It doesn't look like a Doomstack if you look at the power bar. Wiped out. Beautiful. Now we want to set up attack on Casurgis next turn. You come closer. It will be at 15. Okay. You come here, replenish, and you're within striking distance. You attack Nurea. Yeah, there's another stack behind it, huh? It's fine, just wipe them out. And back to our lands. And here, I can just attack this guy. Wait, this one was supporting, right? So he cannot escape anymore. And we can wipe out this one in the process. Because he can escape and then they'll be separated. While here, we can get rid of both of them at the same time. Nori, no more. Can't quite catch this one, but we can come here and block his path. The fleet is now taking attrition. Means it won't be that dangerous anymore. Okay, we should crack on, set up attack on Tingis. Wait, they'll attack Gadira, right? They'll have 11 units. Just come here. We'll need to hire a couple of mercs to make sure we can actually survive that. You come here, and you get on land. Gonna see what Syracuse are up to. I can't see them. In which case we should probably end the movement in Libeum, so we get replenishment and actually defend it. And this is going to be rebellion unless we come here. So come here. You're going to take Cosentia. 900, nice. No leftovers. And now, next turn you'll attack Brundisium. In the meantime, get Knight Commander. This and maybe this. Yeah, we could start a fleet here. That would be better for protection against this junk than having an army stuck in here, but... we have a rebellion here to deal with too. And they can strike Ariminum. They are close enough. So this rebellion will attack Velathri next turn. Maybe. We have 4 sword bands, we should be fine. This guy cannot waste his time here. He needs to deal with that rebellion. So, Krakow North, we need you there. Yeah, these constant rebellions and secessions are just slowing us down so massively. We'd already be in Carthago. What they've got. They can, if we double time into this territory, they will double time and attack us, so we should not do that. Just proceed normally. Yeah, now we need to disband her, so we have that final army slot. We can also get 2 fleets, huh? Okay. So gonna get an admiral here, that's for sure, with a slinger ship, and a general. So you have to go, you get in. Do we have enough? We don't even see what they've got. We need to assume the first army that spawned has at least some elite units, like heroic nobles. We have no cavalry here either to deal with shooters, so it makes sense to maybe grab a Scutari cav, and this should be enough. Yeah, we run gigantic deficit, but nothing we can do about it. Also, Telabari. Gonna do it once now, and then probably gonna use all her graph. She might not. She's 72. Maybe we should just do it now. Yeah, just do it 3 times. We're front-loading it. In fact, now that we've front-loaded her, we can put her back in charge of this army, because we're going to disband it as soon as we can. Also means we can't embezzle for another couple of turns, because the cost went really high now. Okay, and I don't think we can ever justify hiring another fleet now that we're losing money so badly. 10,000 into negative. How has this happened? Okay, you try to make us some money, although they probably still don't have anyone here. Didn't rebuild as well. Yeah. And here, huh? We might have Talabari in charge, but is she strong enough to beat this, whatever this is? Rebels always spawn, this session is always spawn as elite units, right? So they have like 4 elite units, plus they're recruiting, they'll have another 7 non-elite ones, and a fleet of 6. That's a lot of units, and some really strong ones. We need more mercs. Iberian slingers. Why can these not be Balearic slingers? Maybe just get, like, we can, this is only for 1 turn, and it's much better to spend money now and not have to reconquer this settlement and possibly Kartuba and Ebora as well, because we are here. We just need to squeeze them. We can crush them next turn if we hold this. Else if they attack with a fleet, army can double time deeper. And then we'll be playing cat and mouse with them again, and they'll be strong enough to take a settlement per turn. But this should be enough, hopefully. And you are going to approach this, since we no longer need you for public order because we have a rebellion anyway going on. Yeah, and let's move on. Someone died. Not so good. Two actually. A new leader, Talabari, died. And King Getorix. Not so good. We lost two amazing generals in here. Okay, gonna start with retaking Tinges. Wait, what? We have no movement? Come on, what is this? You attack, wipe them out. Occupy. Yeah, they have one crappy ship. Right, you need to get rid of all these mercs. We can't justify the price for them. Also get yourself a knight commander. We could attack them actually, but we have no one who's in range to reinforce. Wait, he's in range, right? Absolutely, and the fleet already escaped, so it's gonna get wiped out. Beautiful, do it. Yes, nice. Wipe them out. The guy just leveled up, nice. And they have nothing here. We can take it next turn as long as we have something that can double time here and help out, such as him. Wait, what's his range? He won't be able to, right? No, that's too long. And she's got no units. So it's got to be him. Come here. And we no longer need her in this case, so out. Now here, we are approaching Carthago. Might bait them into attacking us. Come here, see what happens. They attack, that's great, we can wipe them out. That fleet moved away somewhere. The 10 stack from the sea. Is this the one? This is the one, okay. Not a strong one. Right, but we really need to take care of these rebels now. If only not for the fact that this fleet can reach us. Right, you get rid of them. Wipe them out. Dago rank 9, nice. But you need to finish the job, man. And double time here. You going to attack Kasurgis. 4.2k, nice. This is going a long way to fixing our monetary issues. Now, a double timing is fine as long as there's no one who can catch you. So let's scout around. It should be fine. Do it. In fact, we'll just sack the city again next turn and then pull back. You get into Tulifurdum. You have a look here. Nothing. Okay. The fleet can do the usual. You know what? Considering they are not rebuilding and we're not making any money out of it, I'm actually considering scrapping this fleet entirely. Because it's costing us 2 grand and we just don't have money anymore. Out. Yeah, much better now. You are now free to attack Nurea. 2700, okay. No leftovers, so come back for replenishment. And now we need to do something with these guys, because they are going to attack Velathri and probably win. We can get close enough to reinforce, so that's fine, just come here. There's a small chance Neapolis can be under attack, so we're going to bring this fleet back, because Rome could have an army in Brundisium that we don't see. And here we can crack on and take Syracuse out, or at least come closer and set an ambush and do it next turn. But then we might be under attack by all these fleets. They have good movement, right? Yeah, so maybe we want to actually stay inside until we get more troops accumulated here. And this one needs to be here because we are very close to rebellion. Yeah, we really need the fleet here so we can take care of these guys with slinger ships and she can crack on south. Because this is costing us 4 grand to maintain her here. So just gonna hire an admiral. Yeah, this is basically rehiring the fleet that was in the North Sea. It's only this junk, really? Do we have any better port here anywhere? I guess we can get one here, but it's so far away. What we should do is untax this. Yeah, start moving this fleet over, because we need it more here. And we can get it there in 3 turns. And start a fresh one here. Because we can recruit good guys here. Good strong ships. Fleet rank 5, nice. Get him on a slinger ship and start recruiting slinger ships. All we need is a big bunch of slinger ships. You out. And once we have that fleet here, she will be free to go south and actually speed up the conquest. I don't think we need him anymore here. He can crack on. No, because these other 2 guys will take a long time to get back. So maybe stay here for another turn. And also we need public order because we are still waiting for that minus 40 hit from, or minus whatever, from taking Migdol. Get this and this. You get Knight Commander and maybe this. Still at war, so let's crack on. Plague, huh? Oh, they brought another stack. We can't see them though. Let's test the waters. They have Oathsworn, they are inside and they have Garrison and we are still so much favored. Okay, this army is going to get wrecked by plague anyway, so might as well give it to them. Another 4200, nice. And now we definitely need to get out of here. Oh, survivors, okay. Give the plague to them for sure. Okay. Our guys will also lose all the X, but there's no way around it. And get out of here. Now, considering there is nothing happening in this part of the world, Boye are just channeling all the forces to Carthage, thinking of actually replacing them and using him here and her up north. Because Tulifordum should be safe, there is no... like, rebels won't attack us and we can see these guys are nowhere to be seen, so that should work just fine. Next, Gabanito is going to attack Nurea again. We're making so much money from these attacks, every single turn. And get out of here. Okay, now you need to get rid of these annoying rebels. And start making your way south. Add your movement in Rome so you improve public order. Okay, now I'm going to optimistically assume this fleet is going to make it there, which will allow us to move this army down south. Going to set up attack on Brundisium for next turn, and just move him to Ariminum so they can't attack it sneakily from the sea. And then once the fleet is here, we can move him back to Batavium. Okay, 2 small crappy Roman stacks. The fleet moved here. 10 ships, huh? We have 4, but we also have big garrison. Don't need to worry about them. And they basically left Carthago undefended. So we take it. Raise it. Double slums, huh? How bad is that? Our new king, Divi, rank 4. You buddy need a lot of replenishment, fast. Okay, let's fix these to get garrisons back. Also get some public order, maybe double barracks for some garrison. And... oh, this guy is in striking range, right? He could besiege. If he does, we'll deal with him. Yeah, nothing here, huh? I might need more here, and soon as well. How far can you go on double time? Not that far, but I can't make it for next turn. Gonna be at least 2 turns. In which case, might as well go through here. Yeah, I'm not afraid of double timing. This army is so strong that anything that catches us will just get wrecked. Okay, you... why can't you not attack? Okay, need this guy here. And you attack? Come on, what is this? Why is he not supporting? Can you not attack the town? Wait, this guy's outside, so you cannot do blockade. In which case, just get a merc. With 2 versus 1, you should win. Especially since you have Knight Commander. Yep, wipe him out. No losses, excellent. If you still have a wind, then take the city. Yeah, nice advantage, huh? Wipe them out. And it's ours, excellent. Just gonna occupy it, it's our buildings. Nice. Get rid of the merc. Get some replenishment. And this. And public order here is really nice. And the province should make us a ton of money now. So this is the last unit from secessionists, a single admiral. They are incapable of doing anything, so this army can start making its way back. You need to hire more slinger ships. Do we need him in Napolis? I don't think so. The public order here is going up by 35. He should absolutely be elsewhere. And this fleet of 10, huh? We should approach them, but not attack. So just come here. Not quite reinforcing the town, but close enough to retake it if things go horribly wrong. And you just stay inside, buddy. Yeah, we're protected for another 6 turns. Chances are we'll wrap it up in 6 turns, because all we need is Cosentia, Brundisium, Thapsus, Lepsis, Macomades, and Sidamus. And we have plenty of armies here. So, crack on. Alright, so who's on the move? This annoying fleet, let's start with it. We should be able to sink them with a single slinger, if they even accept the battle, but they don't really have a choice now, so that should be it for secessionists. Should have stayed with us. Didn't quite work out for you. Now, no longer need this guy, so out. And we absolutely need these armies in the east, so crack on. You crack on. And we need to catch this guy before we press on any further. Okay, Rome retook this and Carthage took Thapsus. It's not exactly ideal. No Roman fleet anywhere here. And this fleet can make it to, almost make it to Ariminum now, but probably just gonna end movement in Brundisium for now, since we are taking it this turn. Raise it. Okay, get replenishment. Red and green and more frenzy for the chump. And let's fix these for barracks and more garrison. Build more barracks, maybe a temple and even more barracks. And you get inside. Okay, now, We have 13 units in our minimum, which means this fleet can no longer do anything to us, so this guy can just come back to Batavium. You can end your movement here so you still reinforce, that's fine. You can attack Norea again for 1700, back here, and get movement. Can you reach Casurgis? Ah, you have crappy movement, man. What is this? Just get half the way and fortify, and you do it next turn. This means they could be recruiting. See what they have. Nothing. Okay, then we do it next turn. You just get here. Stay in between cities so you don't spread the plague. And you have a look here. Okay, and these two fleets, huh? You need to recruit more slinger ships. You'll soon be able to operate safely in these seas. And you're going to get back to... where? If you get to Libeum, right? You can defend it. Most likely from this junk. Although who knows, if you put them all together it could be pretty strong. But we also have a garrison. In decent shape. In fact, fully replenished. So we're just going to attack Syracuse next turn. Come here. And we hope the fleet will hold the Libeum for us. It should, it's strong. Here we stay inside. And here we want to approach this guy to limit his options. Basically force him to do something. Even if it means the desert attrition, that's not so good. We can also set up attack on Thapsus with this army. Hey, we really need to dominate the seas here to get rid of all these annoying fleets. That's our biggest worry. And also this guy. Yeah, just move normally. No need to double time here. We can still support attack on Thapsus or get you to Carthage next turn using double time. And you are going to set up attack on Cosentia. So come here. This will kick Romans out of Italia. What's the cost of embezzlement now? Can we do it again? Yes, so do it. Okay, still to war, let's crack on. Alright, who's on the move? North looks safe. There's Boy General recruiting. He'll be at up to 15, or rather would be if we gave him a chance to finish recruitment, which we are not going to do. He's much weaker than her, but still 62 remaining is not too bad. Do it. 800, they didn't fully rebuild. And now, okay, leftovers. Get rid of them. Rank 4, nice, but buddy, you really need replenishment, so get this times 2. And you want to double time out of here. Nice, just about. And she no longer is plagued, but she still needs a lot of replenishment. So get inside. You should be safe here too, right? Nothing here and nothing here. And these rebels also work to our advantage now. The Boii would need to take them first before they can send the invasion on Britannia. Okay, you know what to do. Oh, a new faction, rebels took it. And we take rebels then. And out. Another full stack here, huh? Just gonna come here and set an ambush for him. Brundisium will be pretty strong next turn, and in 2 turns also gets ships. But right now it could be attacked and be in big trouble. Ariminum's got 13 units. I don't think we need to worry about this crappy fleet for now. So gonna keep this inside here for another turn or 2 until we bulk up, until we finish these buildings. That will give us more garrison. Which means you guys can crack on, wipe them out, raise. And now you, huh? We can take Syracuse, but can we then defend from these two? I think so, they have like nothing, big pile of junk. Not even big, a tiny pile of junk. How bad is that? And Circle, can you get part in that? No, then just come as close as you can. Oh, Syracusans, not many of them. Get this, and you take Syracuse. Raise it. Yeah, so we get a temporarily -60 public order, but this will quickly stabilize because most of that is a one-off penalty for conquest. Just gonna build a bunch of barracks so we don't lose it to a single random fleet. And now here we have an army on the way, another army on the way, an army here in hiding that's not quite close enough to strike, but we can get here and set up attack on this guy. Wait, are we looking at Carthaginian stack? No, that's fine. Come closer. Yeah, we need to get rid of this guy before we take Thapsus, because he can do so many things, right? He can attack this, get close to Eol, or set up attack on the midi. We absolutely need to get rid of him before we expand any further here. Oh man, we're really running out of money now. It's not even funny anymore. We are out of stash. Oh, a Roman stack. Okay, another weak one. Need to embezzle, and we'll need to embezzle every single turn. For as long as we need to. We are pretty close to winning though. Just need what? 4, 5 settlements more? Come on guys, don't tell me you have no one who can embezzle. Oh, he can. Excellent. He can do it 3 times in fact. Do it. Do we have enough to survive this turn? No. We reached the point where we can no longer just suck our way out of this by sacking towns. Which basically means we need to start disbanding units, I'm afraid. Or cancel some buildings we have in progress. Not so good, not so good. Okay, there are no longer fleets here, so this one can move to Carthago. And now since we can't reach this guy, he can't reach Carthago, which means he can take Thapsus. Do it. Raise it for another 1,000 gold. The downside of this is that we kinda need to repair all this junk and are in even deeper hole, but we're just going to embezzle one more time this turn. That gives us out of jail card for a turn, but next turn that will not be an option anymore and we'll need to scrap some units. How much is this going to make us if we tax them? 600, not worth it. Islands, 800, and having a rebellion in a couple of turns. Okay, tax them for now, we can untax them later. Africa is pointless, untax it. Okay, yeah, we're running out of options big time here. Anyway, for now, still at war, let's crack on. Alright, so what's happening? Starting with the north. Okay, finally there's a stack here approaching Tulifordum, another Oathsworn stack by the looks of it. But you can't reach it, right? No, you can't. In which case, you're just going to replenish in Ubursis while improving public order. They are not close enough to attack and we'll be replenishing nicely here. Just going to give her this. Wait, she's maxed out? Then you just get Defender. Nice, another general maxed out. Beautiful. Have a look here, nothing. Okay, so we can gang up on this guy. They have nothing in Kazurgis, so it's only one enemy to deal with. You try to make us some coin of Norea. 3,000 gold, beautiful. And get out of here. Get this and trained sword. Next, what is this? A Spartan fleet of 13. If they get close to us, we can wipe them out. Now you need to get rid of these Syracusans. Crush them. Get replenishment. And you want to move here so you can strike these guys next turn. Or maybe even push this fleet away and get back to Syracuse. We can now start taxing this province, although it won't make much money because of these two raiding armies. 600. Still, we need every bit of coin we can get. You need to get as close to them as possible, so their options are limited. Now that this is a fleet and not an army, we don't need this one here. But this rests on us being able to defend with a fleet alone, and there could be something we can't beat, so maybe we need an army in Italy as well. In the meantime, get rid of this, finish them off. Okay, and we're going to, if we get there, this guy can catch us. I was thinking of double timing here and setting up attacks so we can enrich ourselves off of the other, but that's probably a bad idea. Yeah, double timing there is a bad idea. Let's just move on a single time. We don't know how strong this guy is. He could have 2 stacks, and 2 stacks ambushing us could be one too many. Okay, so in this case you're just going to stay here. And how about you guys? Are you now in range to take him out? Yes, but he'll just run away, right? Yeah, destroy the enemies. The enemies might be forced to besiege Carthago, which is not going to work for them. In fact, it has 0 chance of working for them. We have way too much here. And they are depleted somewhat, and they have a lot of cavalry and pikes who are all crap at taking cities. So, with this in mind, going to move this guy out and set an ambush. Okay, you're going to double time closer to him, so he has no options left. And we need something in Thapsus to defend it, so the fleet is going to move over. And now we also need something here, so you're going to come here. And you're also going to come here. In fact, just crack on here. Okay, we managed to just about pillage enough towns to not bankrupt next turn. Public order is still fine. Risk is still fine. We can't embezzle this turn because it would cost 60. We need to wait a turn so this price resets back to 40 gravitas. So let's just crack on. Roman stack intercepted. Too bad for them, too bad. Wipe them out. And these guys are attacking. Well, they have 0 chance, so just get rid of them. Alright, what's happening? Starting with the north. A stack here. Full stack with Oathsworn. You fought them before. We are not fully replenished, but we can just grab a couple of mercs to get the numbers up and attack him. And we should still win. Easily enough. Get rid of them. Follow up. Yeah, that was very, very good. We made a lot of money from this. Mercs out. Let's make sure there's not a brutal stack waiting anywhere here. That doesn't seem to be. So we're going to move him and set up attack on Casurgis next turn. And then we'll send him back north and she will be the one doing it going forward. for now get back to Trifurdum. Next, Nurea. Couple of Spartan stacks. You have Knight Commander? Excellent. This big one is a land army. We should be able to take them out. Oh, this is another land army. Wipe them out. 98 remaining. Beautiful. Excellent. Going to give you... Ammunition is pretty good on sea, right? That's pretty good if you have slinger ships only. And try to take these guys on. At night. Yeah, nice. Get rid of them. Heroic victory. Almost all wrecked. Beautiful. Release them. And finish the job. I had no idea slinger ships are so powerful. But it makes sense. If you play this manually, you can just keep running away from enemies, especially slow transport ships, while shooting them. And with like 32 ammunition, good luck surviving that. Okay, so Sparta is no longer a threat. Now these guys, get rid of them. We are looking at rebellion here, so we need to untax this for a turn, which is obviously not great for money, but has to be done. You... don't tell me you can't reach them. Ah, come on! Can you reach them? You can. Attack. Finally! Finally this annoying stack is going away. Syracuse wiped out. Okay, so it's just Rome and Carthago. You crack on here. They are down to 3 settlements between them. It should only be a couple of turns. Can you get back to Thapsus? You can. Then do. And we probably want to start taxing it, right? Barely makes any money, but at this stage we need any single coin you can get. Come here and see what's in here. Okay, Lepsis only has a small fleet. We can probably, maybe even take it with this fleet alone. We'll see. You need to double time here. Get as close as you can. You also double time here. And I think you also want to double time. In fact, we have 3 big armies here. 4th one coming. But we only need 1 to hold Sicily, so perhaps just sending him over makes the most sense. Come here, and you can just chill, you can just stay here and protect it. At this stage, we also no longer need this fleet here, so might as well send it along. Maybe use the 2 fleets to take Lepsis next turn. And how about you, buddy? You want to set up attack on the other, so come here and set an ambush. You just chill here, and you chill here. Stealth war? Let's crack on. Okay, what's the situation? No sight of enemies here. What is this fleet? The full crapstack, huh? Might need to send our fleet over. In the meantime though, Rome seems to have retreated, so we're going to press on. Can take Sidamus in 2 turns. Send a spy over, see what's in here. Couple of armies recruiting. We want to make sure that we both set up an attack and also are able to catch them if they want to double time away. So come here. Yeah, we should be able to catch him. Now you... what is this? Quite a few ships actually, so maybe we just want to move the land armies here. Maybe also move one here. In fact, we know they are all so weak, we don't even need to worry about not being in double time, because they don't have any strong units at all. So we can just move our armies so we cut them all the possible options for running away. Wonder if you can just take Lepsis with this. That's not gonna speed things up for us anyway, because in fact, maybe it will. If we take Lepsis this turn, we could take Macomades next. Let's see what the odds are if we attack. We can actually win. We don't exactly know what's behind it, and we have no mercs, so that's probably a bad idea. So let's not do it, we'll just patiently wait. And we need to move this fleet with an reinforcement range, which is here, because these guys can wreck Ariminum if we don't deal with them. You attack. And pull back. You attack. And pull back. Make sure there's no one nasty here. And you move here so you can attack next turn. And also we still have 1 army slot and actually 2 fleet slots available. Now we should probably hire general bodyguards where we are most at risk of being attacked, just to avoid having to reconquer. These guys look ripe for attacking, plus they have a fleet. If we can survive this turn, right, he takes them out and they won't rebuild for another several turns. But after we fought these Spartan stacks, this fleet doesn't look very good at all. And I'm not entirely confident in this garrison either. So maybe let's grab an admiral and the general here. Why not? It's only a cost of upkeep for 1 turn. Can also use public order, so she'll be perfect. Yeah, the generals are the best way to bulk up an army, since you don't pay for the units, you just pay 1 turn for upkeep, and that's like 200 gold. That's really not that significant, and the power level of elite unit is probably worth like 3 or 4 tier 1 or tier 2 units, so this is actually more than enough to defend now. And we have one more fleet slot. We should probably hire something here so we can potentially intercept this stuff. It's 3 half-dead ships. Why don't we grab something in Libeum? Nah, we have 13 here. Karalis is actually fairly weak compared to them. Nah, we are strong everywhere. I guess Eel is the weakest with 7 and 4, and Ibosim even weaker with only 7. Maybe just grab an admiral in Ibosim, why not? Since we can afford it, we should do it. Yeah. And Basil? So just move on. Okay, a brutal attack. How is it looking? Not so good by the looks of it. Wait, we can get close victory without resolve? Of course, do it. We've not lost anything. Good job. They lost 2 riders and 2 crappy ships. Decent outcome. And we make 2 grand. This will be very helpful indeed for the deficit. Ah, someone died again. Denisa. Oh, she was embezzling not long ago. Protection expired. Not so good. Ah, Cimmeria wiped out. Wonder who did it. Probably Pontus. We are pretty close to completing that. Let's see, gonna start with Sedamus. Just need to make sure there's nothing that went around us and can take the midi. No army behind us, so you're going to crack on, take it. Oh, nothing inside, raise it. Okay, so a Roman army here. Ah, such a crappy settlement. Just build double barracks here, so we get some kind of defenses in place and untax it. 20 gold is really not worth the public order hit. You guys going to come closer so you participate in this. Are we all supporting? No. So you need to come closer, guys. And you crack on? Yeah, everyone participating. Rome has a little bit here, but it's all just a big pile of trash, so wipe them out. Ah, we lost 2 ships. They'll regrow. Raise it. Admiral rank 2. Good job. And so is fleet. Now, we in range to take this one out. He's probably just going to run away, right? Because that's what Rome does. Ah, we can't even catch him. Cyrenaica. And Garama. Okay, 2 new enemies. Not too bad. Let's declare on them.
Greetings.
Ah, and Rome wiped out Carthage, right? We were late by 1 turn. But we'll wipe out Rome, so that'll make up for it. Garama out.
Welcome.
Okay, so Macomades is the last settlement. Can we take it this turn? We cannot, unless we push this fleet away. Let's try that. They run away, good. And what's inside? Not much. Wipe them out. Raise it. Okay, no enemies inside. Good stuff. Let's rebuild the main building and the ports so we get our garrison back, and do the same here. And build double barracks everywhere. Now we really need money to be able to sustain these armies for another turn. And Rome should go away very, very soon. You double time here, so you're actually... if you double time, they can gang up on you. But are we really worried about this? Like, this trash? They can't even win. Even if they catch us on double time. You can get farther, so you crack on, and you just end your movement here. Also, saving us from rebellion here. Yeah. And the only option they have now is either to throw themselves at one of our settlements, or try to sneak past us, but we have another army here to intercept and destroy them. And this is our last enemy, with no settlements left, with 3 absolutely atrocious crab stacks taking damage now. Oh, another enemy. Greetings, friend. And now we need to sack some settlements to actually make that money back. Gonna start with here. We're not exactly favored. They built a bunch of offsworn again, but there's a very easy way to fix that. Bring more stacks. Come here. And suddenly it's a very, very easy job. Wipe them out. And they did not rebuild the city. Not good, not good. Okay. Guys, get out of here. Back to our side of the border so you replenish. And you, buddy, can even end your movement in Burzis so you improve public order. Yeah, we're not going to expand this. We can't afford this stuff. And we don't need it. This is the last turn, right? As long as we don't bankrupt or get swarmed on by some other random enemy. Fleet ready, huh? Can we rely on you? Oh, you can make us money. Buddy, attack them. Weaklings, wipe them out. 2000, huh? It's not bad, but it's not great either. Do it again. Leave none alive. And stay here. And now, we need to take this fleet out of the picture. Or this land army, really. Just going to come closer with these guys and test the waters with the fleet. Oh yeah, they are absolute crap, so we can cleanly win this. Well, they even have more men. This is like twice as many men, and we are so much favored. I guess I'll take it. Why not? Wipe them out. 800, huh? Crap is not worth a lot. Okay, wipe them out. Seahorses, huh? Okay. What if we give you governor? Are you going to make us any money at all if we bring you here? We'd probably rather have this. You know what? I'm just going to disband this whole lot. As the last turn, we just need to survive, and keeping guys on board that cost 200 each is not exactly economical at all. So out. Sparta on the move, but it's all too little too late. There's also this crappy Roman fleet, but we didn't care about it. It's like they can't do anything. The weakest garrison we have around is like 11, it's like 9 units in Naples, and there's zero chance they can even beat that, considering the state they're in. Okay, another admiral needs to go. I don't think we need this army here, but disbanding such a beautiful stack would be a massive waste, so I'm not going to do this. Just we'll try to keep our stacks alive and maybe just embezzle a couple of times, so we can avoid losing armies. If we can even find anyone who can embezzle, which is not a given. We lost quite a few generals and politicians lately, so might not actually have anyone, which would be very, very unfortunate. Yeah, we can't embezzle. Very, very unfortunate. Can we increase taxes? We can't. Can we start taxing someone who's not paying their first share? We can tax these guys. That's not gonna help much. It's only about 1k. Fazania, this is like 20 gold. It doesn't matter at all. So, unfortunately, it's going to come down to either disbanding armies or scrapping buildings in progress. We can't scrap level 1 because we'll get slums and potentially instant rebellion, but we can scrap anything above level 1 that's in the making right now, if we even have anything like that. Because it's been a while since we last built anything at all that's not obligatory. Yeah, we need to scrap a full stack. How bad is that? It's horrible, but it has to be done. So, you buddy, have to go. It's very unfortunate. Wait, you have Druid attached, so there will be someone else who's worth more if we get rid of him. Yeah, just gonna get rid of this guy. Out. With a heavy heart, but it has to be done. Yeah, looking much better. Now, risk is 13%, so the Warhorse clan needs a promotion or 2. Right, marry her off and promote the husband, which takes it down to 10. Still need to send someone on a mission. Just go here. That should sort it, right? Yeah, 0. Are we still... we need 400 gold more, which means these 4 slinger ships need to go. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, we're looking good. Move on. As long as we survive, we win. Yeah, we're not researching because we reached everything we wanted in the tech tree and the military tree, right? I guess we could try building this, but 12 turns might be a little bit too much. Noble death. Alright, it's a win, but we still have 3 Roman armies on double time here, so why don't we dispose of them? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, finish the job. You can't. He can. You had your chance. Alright. Rome as close to wiping out as possible. They are down to 1 crappy fleet of 3 beaten up ships that we are not going to waste time chasing. How did we do? 55 regions. Imperium level 6. Not too bad, not too bad. We don't even have that many wars, because there was a lot of consolidation happening here. Boii are holding all this big piece of land, and we only started meeting the Balkan people relatively recently. Sparta seems pretty big. How strong are they? Maybe a third of our strength, maybe slightly less than that. Not very strong at all. Athens are also quite decent. Boii, even though these guys have access to elites, offsworn and stuff, we've destroyed so many offsworn stacks from them, they are still very weak in balance of power. Egypt is also quite weak. Oh, Pergamon, look at them! Whoa! Interesting. Allied with Pontus, Nabatea and Athens, and Rhodes and Egypt. Big massive alliance in the east. I'm sure they took Seleucids out. Would be good to know what they have, but we are too far away to fight them. Plus, Pergamon has very weak unit roster. They don't really have any, like, Agema Spears is their best infantry. Rome, non-existent. I wonder how big they are. Of course they took Seleucids out, but how far east they went? We aren't going to find out, but we basically control the whole western part of the map. Pretty cool campaign. Amazing province, Britannia. 4 settlements, 3 ports, a couple of resources, and a wonder. And potentially the safest province in the map, stashed away in the very corner on an island. Also, because you get timber here and iron here, 2 most important resources for barbarian tribes, as timber unlocks tier 4 barracks and iron allows unit upgrades, you can get them very early, just from the first 2 settlements you take over on the mainland. I guess the only thing is that Rome disappointed. I expected them to do more, but at least Boii put up a good fight and built multiple Ozone stacks. Unfortunately though, they didn't upgrade them properly and our guys were massively better. Just look at them. They are upgraded to max level, right? Can't upgrade them anymore. Oh, we broke 100 melee attack, 106 melee attack, 126 defense, 105 armor, 84 morale. Excellent. So strong, huh? And the armies, yeah, it's not too bad. They could get even stronger because we still have a few army traditions we could take. Think you can get up to level 10 in armies, right? So could get more weapon damage, even more armor. But elite infantry with over 100 attack, 120 armor, 120 melee defense, that's pretty good, I would say. No wonder we've been crushing Oathsworn left, right and center with this stack. Yeah, pretty good campaign. Let me know in the comments what do you think of it and which barbarian faction should we play next. Subscribe!